Welcome. Welcome to a reading. Welcome to a divine message from the divine. I'm a channel. I'm a channel for the divine. Let's see what the divine, with Jesus, Mary Magdalene, specifically right now, Mary Magdalene. What does Mary Magdalene want you to hear? Beloved, love never ends. Love never ends. You could run free. You could run free because love never ends. Yep. Love never ends. The first power, darkness, makes vision possible. Darkness makes vision possible. Yeah, without the darkness, it would just be a blinding light. It would just be nothingness. The darkness makes the vision possible. The power of the contrast has revealed our true source. It has revealed our love. So you could have felt like there were a bunch of confines, a bunch of constraints, a bunch of confines on your life, on your love, your creativity. But this was just God putting you through some darkness, putting you through a little bit of contrast, put you into this dark place so then you could turn on. So this divine light can turn on. And free the divine ones from their chains. You could be connected to somebody who's in a similar situation as you. You could be connected to somebody who is constrained. And through you finding your light, through you shining your light, it makes an effect, especially hard on this person, but everybody else. It makes an effect. And they could see what love actually is. They could see that love is beyond all of these constraints. Love is rising above all constraints right now. Yeah, anything else from my deck? It's yours. Atonement. Spirit is saying you are free to do your miracle work. Ocean. Go in the ocean. You are free to do atonement. Atonement is action through Christ, action through love, action through your heart, inspired action. You have always been ready for this. You have always been ready to be a channel. You've always been ready to be a miracle worker, to do atonement, to be action, to be moving, to be constantly doing, be constantly loving, being constantly alchemizing. That has always been your nature. But you have gone on a journey recently to really feel the power of this power, the power of you, the power of atonement. You were studying the intricacies of what's going on, because God doesn't just show you your gift in a vague, in a vague way. God puts you deeply into the details of your gift. So you went on a path of understanding what you are and who you are, and understanding that you don't need, sometimes you are needed, your action is needed more than your practice. Your soul is so experienced, so filled with love, that sometimes you need to be doing action. You need to be spreading your love rather than accumulating it. And that's sometimes, but that's also most of the time. It's like once you awaken to your power, once you awaken to your light, God lets you know that you have always been ready. You could practice all you like, but it's not needed. It's like Allen Iverson. We're talking to Allen Iverson. We're talking to a revolutionary artist, and they want you to practice. They want you to practice. Listen to my heart. Listen to the heart. People get angry at you because you're not practicing, but they're only angry because your impact is being felt. You have found a way to impact the way God wants you to, in a way that works for you. And that is your practice. That is the practice of this life. Your practice is not to be miserable and be in a dark corner and practice in your room alone. You're practicing to shine. You're practicing to know yourself. You're practicing to live. That's what you're practicing. It's yours. Libra. Zoom out. Yeah, Libras are very good at zooming out. Limas? What's a Lima? I don't know, but Libras are very brilliant. So embody this Libra energy. The Libra is very, very patient. The Libra knows that they don't always need to So on one side, God is saying to act, but there's another side saying to be aware. Always be aware. But I'm not telling you to do something you're not aware of. God is saying that you have, the reason why God is telling you to act is because you are this Libra. You are always zoomed out. So that's why you're trusted with your actions. That's what makes your actions atonement. Because you are zoomed out. You are viewing things in a Libra perspective, balanced, in the middle, above it all. That is why your action is powerful. And you take action in mysterious ways. It's not always, taking action isn't always, let me go post. It's just to keep the divine, it's just to keep flowing with the divine, keep riding on the wave of the divine. Yeah, it's a dance, Mawu, a wave. It's a dance of listening and speaking. Just go in, new life. You can do anything. You're the best. Astrology, love at first sight, Archangel Gabriel. So you could be an astrologist. If you love astrology, then don't be ashamed of it. If you love astrology, then that's a gift. That's a gift. That's a passion that God put into your heart. People like to project that you're thinking too much. You shouldn't be diving into astrology, but that's God speaking. Astrology is God speaking. And astrology could be a very, very incredible tool, incredible protector. And I feel like for some of you, you naturally are an astrologist. You were an astrologist at birth. You didn't need to study it. You already knew. You know exactly the energy of each sign. So everything else is just like finding words to describe it, but you already know. You already know full-heartedly. So that is already your gift. Use the astrology. Connect the dots. Your gift is that you connect dots. Your gift is that you love the mystery of the divine. You know that the divine is hilarious. The divine is perfectly detailed, perfectly intricate. Everything is perfect. And you love to dive into it. You love to study it. You love to get into the little intricacies of it. And that is your gift. Please dive into the mystery. Because the more you dive into the mystery, the more you're able to explain it, the more you're able to naturally gift it to the world and allow people to see things in God's eyes, see the perfections in God through your voice. Beautiful. Archangels, peace. Archangel Azrael, release the past. There is a more enriching future coming. Let go and let God. Yep. Release all that shit. Let all that shit go. 3 of Michael, release the past. Oh my God. This will grow from this. You will grow from this situation. Time heals all wounds. If there's stuff you are worked about, if there is stuff that still hurts you, that's like, damn. Release it. Let it go. God is saying there is better. God is saying there is better. Whatever you're worked up about, there is better. Time heals all wounds. And no one's telling you to speed up this process. God is just saying, there is better. So relax. No need to fight the past. There's no need to fight the past, try to understand it. Try to understand why you were hurt. You're going to understand, and maybe you won't even understand in this life. But it all makes sense. Gods and goddesses, what's up? Brigid, both of these are redhead women. Brigid, you are a healer. Ryanon, inner strength. People with red hair tend to be very strong. Very fiery. These two goddesses look very similar, but one is of the fire and one is of the moon. Yeah, you are a very powerful healer. You were a magician. And you are extremely strong. Sacred medicine, Asclepios. God is gifting you with sacred medicine. Spiritual transformation, Kalima. This sacred medicine could be spiritually transforming you. but you are going through a spiritual transformation. Understanding your wild side. Understanding your raw wild side. The side of you that just doesn't give a fuck. Like you do give a fuck, but you don't. Yeah. Beautiful. Tarot, what's up? The moon with another redhead girl. 8 of Wands, Queen of Wands. Very fiery. You were a fiery ball of emotion. Fiery ball of emotion. Representing both the light and the dark. You understand the emotions of light beings and dark beings. That is why you are so powerful. That is why you are so successful. Because both light and dark knows exactly what you're saying. And you were quickly alchemizing this. You were quickly and efficiently creating with this. Chilling in your Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands does because she wants to. The Queen of Wands does because that's the only option. It's like, yeah, I'm doing it. I'm doing it because I want to. No other reason. The Queen of Wands doesn't have to do anything. I'm talking to somebody who's in their power right now. You are in your power. You could have a cat. You're very balanced, very powerful. Knight of Swords, 10 of Cups, 6 of Wands, the Magician. So if you feel like alchemizing parts of this pain, if you feel like, say you feel deeply in your heart, God reveals to you something profound about your past. You suddenly understand something so clearly in your past that it fills you with a fire. It fills you with a fire of clarity, strength, and energy. God is saying, use it. God is saying, don't be scared to look raw. Don't be scared to channel your wild side. Because your birthright, this 10 of Cups, this marriage, this family, this infinite love, this infinite abundance, that is your birthright. That is yours regardless. So all of the work that you do in the darkness, all of the work, the dirty work, is extremely, extremely valued, extremely valuable for the entire world. And your love, your wife, your husband, loves you regardless of your work. They love your work, but they love you regardless of your work. They know that you are this shining star, this magician. Know that you are a leader. Know that your voice is heard, that your voice is appreciated, your voice is felt. And when you're out there, when you're up on stage, know the love, the lives that you're changing. Know that you're appreciated. And Spirit is encouraging you to maintain your tunnel vision, maintain your connection to Source in whichever way you do that. My brother, he has a saying, the best feature on the phone is airplane mode. And the best feature in the body is meditation, is breath. Yeah. I don't need to tell you guys this. It's like, make your impact, do your thing, then go with it. Be detached from the outcome, detached from the impact you're making, and be grounded in your source. Okay, anything else? Simple acts of kindness. Kindness energizes you and brings happiness to those around you. Exactly. That is why you do it. That is why you're doing what you're doing, because you know the power of simple acts of kindness. That is like the greatest joy. The greatest joy in life is simple acts of kindness. Consider your foundation. Look how committed you are to love. Exactly. That is your key to success. Your key to success is your ability to ground. Your ability to see exactly what it is that you're doing all of this for. To be grounded in your love, in your family. And be constantly honest with yourself. How committed are you to love? The more you check in with yourself, the more stable your home will be. Yeah, beautiful. Anything else? The salmon, 9 of shells, 6 of fossils, 7 of fossils. Eight of branches. You could be collaborating, you could be in a band, but you could be in like a group. Or you're a very good leader of a group. You're a very good leader of a group because the group that you're in is equally yoked. The people that you create with have equal give and take, have an incredible power, incredible superpower. It's like the people you will create with are awakened to their divinity, awakened to their superpower. And the people who are awakened to their superpower are able to see your superpower, which is your leadership. It is your calmness, your divinity, your stability, your ability your ability to connect to the moment, to be Bambi, to be the walking divine. And the people you create with have this awareness because you make them feel good. And sometimes you forget that. Sometimes you forget how good you make some people feel, how good you make awakened people feel. It's like you feel like abundance, you feel like happiness, you feel like summer. You feel like art. And everyone who's awakened could feel it. Beautiful. The moon. ¿Qué pasa? New moon in Cancer, you and your loved ones are safe. Step out of your comfort zone. North Node, exactly. If you're wondering whether you should step out of your comfort zone, whether your ancestors, your loved ones are giving you the green light, do it. Step out of your comfort zone. You and your loved ones are safe. And you actually help them the more you step out of your comfort zone. It is very healing. Anything else? The energy is gaining momentum, waxing moon. So there could be an opportunity coming that you will have to step out of your comfort zone. It will be unorthodox. It probably has never been done or seen. Spirit is saying, do it. Spirit is saying, do it. You'll know what it is. It won't be scary. You'll just know it's out of the ordinary. You'll know it's going to work. You'll know it's exactly what you've been asking for. You'll know it's exactly what you want. Because your heart will sing. Your heart will be like, what? This is a dream come true. But it will be out of your comfort zone. You will have never have done this before. Balance spirituality and practicality. Yep. It's not one or the other. It's not physical or spiritual. It's both. You are the Pisces. You are Fool. Thank you, Sun, for coming. Yeah, last few cards. Integration, multi-dimensional healing. Yeah. So these couple days, maybe today, you are integrating a lot of what you've been working on. A lot of what you've been working on is coming into complete fruition at this time. And you were integrating, physically alchemizing processes, cycles that have been going on inside of you. Multi-dimensional cycles, multi-dimensional healing. You're healing on all levels. The chosen one, fast track to ascension. The fast track to ascension is to know you're chosen. Okay, I'll end it there. Goodbye, everybody. I love you. Have a beautiful, beautiful day. Have a beautiful life. Peace.